What is going on, guys? It's Kier coming at you with another Binding of Isaac video here on the channel. We're going to be playing another Eden run today. Got a really big cold front out of nowhere, and it's pretty nice outside. Pretty nice. Oh, it's not super cold. It's like 50 degrees, but for where I live, that's pretty good, man. Pretty cool. It always makes me happy seeing like cold weather. I don't know why. I have forever lived in a place that is super hot, but cold weather just makes me super happy. See if we can reach that later on. So we do have a pill, but we probably won't take it. But we have 3.3 damage, which is very, very good. Well, it's not the best, but it's like a really good Eden start. 2.9 tears, which is about average, and pretty good movement speed in that now that we have the syringe item there. So not the best start. I mean, not the worst start. I'm already used to seeing the opposite. We do start off with the rib. Or not the rib, the bone. We consider this like the poor man's mom's knife. It'll do some damage, like, well, I guess like that. But not really gonna change a run or anything. We have the clicker as well, which I don't think we need to use. Then we'll just change our character, and ooh, this might be worth it here. Okay, I'm gonna go grab this so hard just to make sure we have enough HP to live, just in case we do decide. Or not decide, the game decides to give us a champion boss. Definitely a possibility right here. We have a coin up there, but I'm too lazy to get it. See what type of boss we get here. Hopefully we don't get a horseman, but I feel like I have forever cursed myself. Every time I say that I get a horseman. But we haven't got one in a while, so I guess we can be happy with that. I don't know if they changed anything horseman wise, like the appearance level or whatever, but I know nobody likes horsemen. At least nobody I know likes orbitals, so might be a good thing. Or we just could have been getting very lucky last few days. Current monster, they're pretty thin. We get more damage. All right, and a tears up. Okay, wait a second, that never happened. Okay, we get across the line. All right, well, they're been having a little bit too much fun, I guess. So yeah, Curse of the Blind's not very good. To be expected on this floor, I think. I think the shears might be a better item. They can do pretty good damage. That's like not damage we pretty much don't have to aim. So that is good. We can use it for the boss if we get another charge. We should get here. My nephew's birthday is today. We're actually gonna go celebrate at a main event today. A little bit later on, and it's weird, man. It's weird seeing how fast people like grow. You know, like this kid was, I remember him being born, he was like a little potato, and now he's like 7. Like, it's crazy to me, man. I don't know. But we do get an HP up. This would be a pretty big get for us, a pretty big gamble. Okay, now that worked out. Yeah, take a hermit card as well, and yeah, we're good to go. Not bad. We got damage and we got HP back. It would have been at half a heart, so that would have been not the best case scenario for us, but I think this damage up is pretty good. We're at about almost 7 damage on floor 3, which is very, very good. I do believe, I do hear, I declare, whoa, another tight squeeze, that this isn't our base stats. We do have the crack crown, which will add a few stats here and there. So don't forget that we can't be super comfortable. Also, I could have gotten the other HP up, I think. Oh no, we got this on the second floor. Never mind. The reroll in here. Rudy Plum is not an item I really want to pick up. I don't think. It actually does pretty good damage, believe it or not. It's just not something that interests me as much, I guess you can say. The blue map would be good though. Let's see if we can find that. Alright, we do have a chest here and a coin. And we're 2 coins off. I mean, I think we can find 2 coins here. Maybe finding the secret room would have been better. But blue map is a really good way to make sure that we get all the value out of these secret rooms, which is of course very, very important. A lot of good items in there, man. Or a good like consumable that you can find. I think we can do this. Yeah, this is a pretty good item, man. Does a lot of damage. You don't aim a lot of it. You get flight for the room. Like it's cool. Got a fool's gold here. Really hope it's not going to be one of those instances where we are a cent short, because it has happened a lot recently. I feel should give us 2 cents. Nice. Okay, so we can get blue map. Nice. See if we can find ourselves a. Oh my god, I was not looking. See if we can find ourselves another bomb. Maybe find the secret room once we pick up blue map. Oh. These are our bombs. All right, let's go buy the item real quick and see where they are. It's gonna be down here probably. I mean, nice if it was up here though. We could get a free cursor. It's gonna be down here. Very not. Takes a lot of the guessing game out of, I think. I guess we can bomb this guy. Did we already bomb the other beggar? I guess not. And the other secret room is over here. I don't know how worth it's gonna be to check it, but we can check it. I think we're a little bit ahead of the curve here. So let's go ahead and push that lead. I was also kind of hoping for a boss trap room. Get us a free item that we can then teleport out of. Not get one, unfortunately. Yeah, so I might be getting a new job soon. If that is the case, the streams might suffer a little bit because it is a like government job, so it would be a little bit more taxing on my time. I'm gonna try to make it not be that way, but obviously I'm only human. I want to try really hard not to let it affect the Isaac daily runs. You know, I did not want this item. I'm gonna try to make it not affected. Obviously, I do want to make this a little side career at some point, but obviously right now it's not gonna be that way. I think it's just gonna be, if I do get it, if I do get the job, it's gonna be like growing pains. Like I'm gonna have to learn how to manage the new schedule, and then I should start making Isaac runs daily. If I stop, I might be able to do it. I don't know yet. I don't want to say that I am and then don't. But yet again, even like I said, if I do get it, it is a government job, so I will have to be background checked and all that. So that might take a while. So I'm sure I can have the time to tell you guys if I'm going to be able to or not. But I think we should be pretty good here. I think it should work out enough. I get humbling bundle. I would like that. I would in fact like humbling bundle, and we can get it. Might as well get that now before we forget about it, because I do tend to forget. You know, people come in my comments, hey, you forgot to take this item. Like, yes, I know. I forget. My question, I'm gonna walk through this because of the boss trap room right here. We take this, we can TP out, go to the shop. We're back over here. We got this item for free. Boss is probably gonna be towards the bottom, but let's go ahead and get our item room up here. I mean, sure, why not? Finding petrified poop probably won't be the best right now. I think we are gonna keep the cracked crown for now. I could have just done this the whole time. Should be able to charge our item again for the boss. Believe it or not, it actually is a very good amount of damage. I don't know if it stacks our active item. I don't think it stacks with our damage. But it's not bad. You sometimes get a soul heart out of those. Those can also get rid of your curses, for those of you who don't know. There's a chance that it removes whatever curse you have. Now obviously we don't have one right now. Hey, but we get soul hearts, which is cool. Yeah, that can't get rid of your curses except for Curse of the Excel, obviously, because the map is already made. saw the Switch 2 announcement by Nintendo, and it looks pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about the $80 game though. That's kind of a lot, kind of a lot of money for a lot of people. And I mean, obviously I understand like the tariffs and all that, but man, that's a lot of money to pay for a game. They might actually suffer, to be honest. The buy rate of the Switches might actually suffer a good amount. Who knows? They might adjust them. They might lower the prices if it gets a lot of backlash. The only bad thing is that a lot of other gaming companies are gonna probably follow suit. Money equals power. Probably what we're gonna take here. Yeah, I think that's about it. Got a nickel out of this, which is very good. That should be good. I kind of wish we could have swallowed the cracked crown. That way we can focus on other trinkets, but we did have to give up our red heart to get that. And we did get a curse of the blind again. All right. Well, good thing is we did get our devil deal, so odds are we won't get one on this floor. We kind of don't want, because again, curse of the blind. Now we are actually in pretty good running for boss rush, believe it or not. The only thing is, I don't know if we're going to be able to see the items because we've been getting curse of the blind after curse of the blind. You know what? Get out of here. I have a pretty good amount of money. Even if we don't buy anything, we are going to add damage to our stats because of money equals power. So in this case, even though we don't want a greed fight, finding a greed fight would only make us stronger, even though we don't get an item. I think I'd rather have the item, to be honest, if there's a good item in our shop. But if there isn't, that's fine. Belly button's actually pretty good. Paperclip. I don't know how the swallowing effect works. I don't know if we swallow both trinkets or just one. If it does proc. If I had to assume, I would think it's just one, but it could be wrong on that. Something tells me we're gonna have to go back up there. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think finding the super secret room is probably worth it, because if we do have something in there, like a confessional booth, we have a chance to not only swallow the items that or the trinkets that we currently have, but we also have a chance to get rid of the curse. The curse of the blind. Now, I don't think we are going to get a double deal here, but you never know. The game has done something like that to us before, where we get a low double deal chance because we have curse of the blind, so we can't grab anything. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Red candle. We have a red candle. I'm gonna be taking that. Thank you very much. Well, could fly in there, but it's fine. Is there a battery in here? There is not. Could fly and try to get some of this. There's no way to get onto these things naturally. But then we wouldn't have our active item for the boss, so I think we're good. Go ahead and just call that here. We have about 8 more minutes for boss rush, so we should be able to make it in time. But we cannot stay back. We're gonna get a very bad item here because it is Gish. So he drops, so guess what? The Gish item. Almost as bad as an orbital. I think I'd rather have the orbital, to be honest. I really don't like the Gish effect here. Hey, look at that. We got a double deal as well. All right. So, I mean, we can take a gamble here. That's good. We cannot take that one. All right. So, yeah. We got damage. I don't know what the other item was, but might not have been very good. Luckily, we did get what we want, which is damage. We still haven't taken a lot of damage, so we haven't swallowed any of our trinkets, but the option is still there. We also have a boss trap room, which I really want to try to get at some point. Gonna make sure we find our tinted skull to make sure that we can get out of boss rush and not have to actually finish it. It's up here. Nice. So while we don't want to take damage, we also don't mind taking damage, so we can take some of these trinkets with us. If you don't know, marbles will have the chance to swallow a trinket every time you take damage. So if you have a trinket on your character and you take damage, then you can make it a passive item. And that way you can pick up other trinkets because it disappears from your inventory and gets added to your item list. Very useful when it does decide to actually proc. And you can make a lot of good trinkets permanent, which is very cool. Trinkets are kind of, how do you say it? They're kind of balanced around you being able to only hold a few at a time. Mainly one, but obviously if you have belly button like we do, you can hold two. So the second that you are able to carry more than one, like with marbles for example, you can actually start breaking the game pretty easily. I will bomb this guy, even though him spawning something in here would be pretty cool. I don't think it's something that is needed. We have our tinted skull. We can make it to boss rush right now. Here, get small rock. We can definitely afford small rock. And we are gonna have a small movement speed down. That's fine. We also have a. I'll be very careful here. Okay. I'm gonna try to find some HP here. You have it there. Now, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna do, or we're gonna be able to beat Mom's leg with one heart because we're gonna TP out of this. So we're gonna just assume that we're gonna be able to do it. Now we get hit once, we die here, so we gotta be very careful. Make sure we keep moving. Not get hit by Mom here, we will die. And the reason we're doing this is because we want to make sure we have 1 HP. That way we can do the boss trap room. Nice. No devil deal, that's fine. Check in here. Serpent's Kiss isn't bad. I mean, yeah. That's boss rush, people. Actually pretty useful for future floors. You want to try to kill the egglet off the main land here because all the little, at least most of them will be able to stay on that little pathway over there. So we want to get into the boss trap room. We want to lose this HP, but let's try to lose it in a way that's going to be beneficial to us. Preferably, like entering the curse room is probably the best way to do it, I think. We also have not found our item room. And we are going to have to beat the boss trap room there, but... Oh. Well. Okay. We cannot take this. There's some HP we're going to have to get rid of, though. Which is bad. And again, you know, the boss trap room might not be worth it. And you know what? I probably won't do it. I don't think I am. I know we have another soul heart over there. I think it's better we just go ahead and try to make something happen here with our house. So we would be going down into what do you call it? Womb 1 with just 2 HP, and I kind of don't like that. Yeah, let's do this. I think we're good. Let's not get too greedy here. Already swallowed our trinkets. Well, they are part of our stats. Yeah, I'll take Rom, baby. Why not? Using a key heals half a heart. Sure. We're gonna go up here. We have room for another trinket, but we Don't have any, but the crack crown is already part of our stats, by the way, as you can see. All right. Not bad. Not a bad floor. Curse of the Unknown. We know exactly how much HP we got. Kind of. Roughly speaking. Remember that any money that we find is going to be turned into stats. Wow, that thing almost wrapped around and hit us. That's crazy. So we do want to pick up as many coins as we want. That is not a bad trinket, but since we do have marbles, we don't want permanent left hand. That wouldn't be good for like the ending, the chest and all that. And we can't risk it. Like, while it'd be good to have now, we don't want to take damage and accidentally have it become part of our kit permanently. We're gonna have to say no to that this time. We go ahead and do this now. Very annoying room to deal with, and with the bone, it's not too hard because we can kind of pierce through most of these enemies. But even then, we want to be a little bit careful here. We don't have a lot of HP, and we can't afford to just be losing it to, you know, dumb enemies. Barely dodged that there. Nice. Oh my god, we're gonna be able to get most of his health. Oh my god, that was so good. Get another HP up here, which is good. A little bit of damage, and we get a Krampus fight. All right. Well, that's an item, I guess. And the Curse of the Unknown. I don't know exactly how much HP we got, but I think we're okay. I don't think it's anything worth having to use the Degauss rune for it. You want to save the Degauss rune for something like a Curse of the Lost or a Curse of the Blind. Well, we probably will save it for the last floor just in case. And even if we don't use it, we're going to be able to use it for HP at least. I gotta lie to you, we haven't gotten too much value from our secret rooms. I feel like we've had some pretty good secret rooms recently, but we've also had some really, really bad ones. I guess it is just run dependent. I was watching the League of Legends tournament today, and it's so weird to me because I remember just a few months ago, like I couldn't watch anything League of Legends because I wouldn't know what was going on because of like how much. I don't know if you ever seen League. I'm sure you understand what I mean. There's a lot going on at once, and I've been playing for like a year or two, like on and off, pretty inconsistently to be honest. But I can finally watch it and know what's going on, and it's so cool. It's so cool because I just know, like, the commentators get excited, and I know what they're getting excited about. And it makes me feel happy. Oh, this is technically damage. We can find a magic mush around here, you don't know. I really do think that Isaac has like a kind of serotonin drip whenever you do find an item that you want. Like just seeing like a magic mush or like a rock bottom sacred heart really does get your brain going. Well, we can use this, I guess. We do get our bombs back, at least. I don't know how off I was there. Give up a little bit here. I think we can do this twice. I'd rather have the help here with Satan. One of the more annoying bosses in the game, for me at least. Nice. Speaking of horsemen. What? Where did that come out of? What the hell? Oh, he turned into like a... He turned into a ghost body. That's so weird. It's like a regular body, and then it's like the lost body. I guess because we are bodiless the second time we do it. That's interesting. This should show you the just incredible damage that this active item can do. I know it is a really slept on item. I never see people talking about it, but it actually does do a lot of damage. Mom's knife, no thanks. And I guess we could take this. We don't have a red heart to make use out of the crown. But we gotta do what we can. Now we're getting hit by everybody apparently. Be a good amount of damage here from the quarter. I don't know if we're gonna be going the right way though. Obviously having damage is good. We just don't have any good tier effect, and we're also like we're just literally winning this run off pure damage alone. Even our tiers rate, which started off very good, is not really the best right now. Nice, we're gonna save that. Okay, so they're running for it. We do have tears up, so we do have tears up. Yeah. Kind of funny that the only one we were able to recognize is the tears up. That's great. That's the one pill you want. That's the only pill you want, probably. There are other good ones, but that one is probably the best. Okay. All right. I'm gonna need you to relax. There's literally nothing I could have done about that. That's how like no luck. That's why we're not getting any chests in here. Yo, could you die? Holy moly. In game, of course. Thank you, Gish. I think Gish actually did save us from a hit there. That's so funny. He slowed him down enough, like just enough, so we can like not get hit by that. I do a little circular motion there to stay safe. Okay. Very interesting choice game. That's like the cheesiest attack ever, man. It doesn't even hit you right away. Does it? Like, he has frames where he doesn't have any like damage on him, but it'll still like get close enough where you can just walk up to you. But anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like and sub button so you don't miss any more of my future either content. And like always, I will see you all in the next video. Later.